to everyone who plays this game on the Japanese server that's actually English or American, how I say, how to get every single dungeon related trophy in Weapons of Mythology New Age. For the most part, I'm like literally I think 3 or 4 levels from the cap level, and I decided to stick with this game because I like this game, and playing this game I've met a crap load of good friends, and well, I'm gonna explain this. This is a pretty lengthy video, so I'm gonna add like time bolts to where each and every location is. So bear with me on this, okay? With that being said, let's begin. I'm gonna actually have to fly to each location, so bear with me, okay? And as we go through here, the first area is through this path here is the water dungeon. If you're wondering which mount I'm riding on, this is the Manticore mount. Personally, I think it's kind of ugly looking, but you can get this if you do the level 40 dungeon, and you get this like item. I don't know what it's called since it's in Japanese. I just call it like a dragon fingernail, and I just exchange it with like the rabbit NPC. I usually exchange it like once every day, and then you have a chance of getting this, or you just have a chance of getting a refund item. So yeah, I think they swap the items out each and every like week. So I just happened to get a Manticore this week. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Alright, let me go ahead and show you where this area looks like. Okay. We gotta pass these enemies here to get to the dungeon. Let's see. Going past here. And then once you get through here, pretty much it's a level 20 dungeon, and I mean, for the most part, my advice to you would be to at least get to level 30 before tackling the dungeon. The dungeon's actually pretty easy. I would recommend like all English players to at least tackle it at level 30, because you can do that. That's how you get your first set of level 30 like epic gear, and I'd say stick with that, and then do it for every subsequent dungeon, and then pretty much stick with that, because don't even bother with the gear that's in the actual town merchants. Just stick with the dungeon gear. That's how you get stronger all the way through. So yeah, let's see. Shoot. And remember, like I said, I'm gonna add timestamps to each and every area that I'm going to. So just bear with me if you wanna take the fast way through it. But yeah, I'm just showing you where the bosses that you need to kill are at. Let's see. I just have it figured out, because the only trophy that's left for me is I have to accumulate, I think, 1,200,000 gold, and that's gonna be that's an adventure all on its own. So yeah, I have the plan figured out myself, but it's kind of a secret, because I don't want to like reveal the technique on how I'm gonna do that until I actually do it for myself. So yeah, let's see. Alright, going through here. Okay, now here's the cool part where I actually explain myself. Okay, cool. Here's a member of my guild. Basically, the boss you need to kill is in here. It's the second boss in here. This is the water snake. I'm not going actually in the dungeon, by the way. Well, I didn't mean to, but yeah, Through this dungeon, there's bat, and then there's a water snake. You need to kill the water snake in that dungeon. Alternatively, there's another side boss you need to kill further in. I'm going out, by the way. Let's see. I'm gonna show you that boss as well. You could kill that boss to get a better item, which I'm gonna show you when I go into that dungeon. I'm not gonna kill the boss, but I'm gonna show you what that item does before I move on. Let's see. Alright. That's how you get your first trophy. You have to clear that dungeon over there. This dungeon is the optional side dungeon. The reason I'm showing you this dungeon is because you can get a relic that actually makes your life a lot easier. So I would strongly advise you to kill the boss in this dungeon because it actually makes your life a lot easier to kill the other bosses to get all the other trophies. It's this guy here. He's actually a pain in the ass, but if you can kill him, it'll make your life a lot easier. You get this relic mostly, so yeah. Let's see. It does a lot of damage, so yeah. Alright. Now. Alright. Now I'll show you where the other bosses you need to kill are at. Let's see. Switch over. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit of flying because I have to fly from this zone. The other dungeons are actually in the next zone over. Alright. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's a bit of a trek, but it won't take long because I know exactly where I'm going. Shoot. But for me, I'm actually kind of happy that I'm nearly done with the level grind in this game. Around here, turn through here, take a right turn at Albuquerque, go up here, let's see, alright. See, they don't even hurt me at this point. Alright. Going straight through here. Alright. Alright. Anyways, Alright, I'm nearing the next area, so I can continue to tell you where to go from here. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this particular MMO is it has loading screens everywhere, but then again, it's like this game is like more so app-based than anything. Alright. But for me, this game is kind of like what will happen if like Final Fantasy 14 and Perfect World had like a baby and shit. It's like if you take both of those games, toss them in a blender, and put it on speed cycle. Alright. Let's see. Somebody just cleared the level 30 dungeon. Okay. Going over. Okay. I'm nearing the next dungeon, so I can show you where to go. Where's the next area? Okay. Good, we're approaching our destination. Shoot. Almost there. Yeah, ironically, the next two trophy dungeons are directly next to each other. Surprisingly so. Okay, first we're gonna go to this Poison Swamp dungeon so I can explain it to you. It's actually really ironic. I'm gonna go in so I can explain how insane this is. Okay. This is how this one works. You can literally run past everything and go straight to the boss. That's I'm gonna show you exactly which one you need to kill, cause that's how like wild this is. Let's see. Okay, this is the Poison Swamp area of Sasanyong. Pretty much, you see this guy? Fuck him. You're not gonna kill him. You don't need to. It's no point. Let's see. Ignore him. Ignore these snake guys. Ignore these will-o-wisp guys. You don't need them either. Nope. Ignore that Dungeons and Dragons trident. Let me see. Okay. Huh. Hold on, let me kill this guy because he won't stop until I do. Child's play. Oh, it's another one. Okay. Okay, the boss you need to kill is through here. You see him? This Kodo Khan looking reject, you need to kill him for the trophy. Alright, since I already did it, I don't need to do it, so I'm out of here. And now for the last boss, when I can get out of here, that is, yeah, nope, I'm not dealing with this. I'm gonna head on out. Let's see. Alright. And through the portal I go. Alright, and now for the last area with a trophy that you can get. It's actually surprisingly really easy to do. I could just tell you instructions from the outside of the portal. I don't actually have to go in. I mean, I'll go in, but I'm not gonna actually clear out the monsters. Yeah, I'll go in just so I can give you guys a visual. Alright. Oh, did I mention for that other bomb dungeon, the poison swamp? Bring an entire crew with you. It's easier that way. Don't try to one-man lone ranger that shit. Yeah, because you're gonna have a hard time if you do. Ah, another guild. Okay, cool. Now this dungeon, I soloed this shit at around, I think, level 50. So yeah, as long as you got a good character that's really powerful, you can handle this solo. And this dungeon is like the Slayer of the Akatsuki shit, so yeah. For the most part, just go straight. All this shit on the side here, to the left and the right, you can ignore that, cause this shit doesn't even matter. Just go straight, blitz through all of this shit. Your boss is at the far end that you need to kill, and like if you can do all of that, you can kill him instantly, and then there's your last trophy that's dungeon related. With that being said, this is Samurai over and out. Later. God damn it, end the broadcast.